Hey everybody, how's it going? So I have a Q&A for you today, and a lot of you guys sent me very good questions, and I appreciate it. And I don't want you to feel bad if your questions aren't in here. I just don't have a lot of time to film things today, so I just picked some of the ones that I thought were really funny. And we're gonna start off with the ones from my friend Brooklyn. What does land shark mean to you? Land shark? Oh gosh, land shark is so close to my heart. Land shark means happiness, and land shark also means that middle school wasn't really as bad as I'm thinking it is, because it means that there was lots of good times too. And land shark also means that Jenna Marbles was my queen at one point. Jenna, if you're watching this, I don't know why you're watching this, but just know that at one point in my life, you were like the center of it, and so that's pretty cool. You're a cool person. Next question, did you know I can cook brownies in the microwave? I do now, thanks to us talking from 10 in the morning to almost dinner time. How do shoes work? Shoes are just like people, they work in different ways, and it depends on what kind of shoe you have. Just like how it depends on what kind of friends you have on if they're gonna work or not. There's slip-on shoes, and then there's Velcro shoes, and then there's lace-up shoes, and then there's boots and stuff. There's just so many different types of shoes, and they come in different styles, they come in different sizes, they come in different colors. They're just so cool. They're literally just like people, and they were invented by people. So that's awesome. But the first thing you want to do when you have a shoe is we're going to pretend like this hand is a shoe, and this hand is a foot. You're gonna put your foot in the shoe, and you want to make sure it fits really good, because if not, you're gonna want to get a bigger or a smaller size. And if it's too tight on your foot, maybe loosen it a little bit. If it's like a Velcro or a tie shoe. Which brings me to the next part. If it's a slip-on shoe, you just gotta slip your foot in there, and if it slips out, then you gotta get a new shoe. If it's Velcro, you put your foot in and you make it all nice and tight so it doesn't fall off, and then you just go walk around. And if it's a tie-up shoe, then you put your foot in and you
tie it up and make it all look nice and stuff.
If you can, but if you can't, that's okay. You could just stuff the laces in the shoe with your foot. And then if it's a flip-flop, you just kind of you just
zoom, and then zoom, and then
your toes poke out and you're like, oh, hello. And then if it's a boot, you just pull it all the way up your leg and you're like, tighten stuff. Yay, Marine Corps. Next question, do you like my outfit? Yes, I do. I think that the socks really complement your hair color, and that your Birks really complement the dresses
and stuff that you're wearing.
Even though there's only one, and the flannel just adds to that extra pop. And if you were in Hollywood, I would think that they would rate you best dressed, and that you would get a 4 out of 2. So that's pretty good. That's a lot of points over. Yeah. Best underwear color. I personally really like striped underwear. I don't know why. Really small stripes. These ones are very cool, and they're just nice, and they have stripes on them, and they save off, so that's cool. How much love do you have for Beyoncé? I have so much love for Beyoncé, actually, that the person that asked me this question was texting me when I was on my way to Disneyland 2 years ago, and I was talking to her about how much I think Beyoncé is hot. Rather than the fact that I was going to Disneyland. And so I think that that's a lot of love, because I wasn't even worried about Disneyland. I was worried about how pretty that Beyoncé is. Do you like waffles? I really, really love waffles. They have such a good texture in my mouth, and it's so good.
Especially with butter and powdered sugar and stuff and syrup and things.
If you were an alien, what would you want your home planet to look like? I'd probably want it to have a lot of
cool stuff.
And definitely lots of chocolate milk too, because that's really good. Probably have no politics, because politics really stress me out. And this election has made me cry at least 23 times. So that's cool. I don't want to talk about that anymore. What is your opinion on moths? I feel like that kid from Hey Arnold that like occasionally comes up to Helga and that's how I feel about moths, but I'm actually scared they'll fly into my mouth, so really it's more like, is there someone you've never met that you would trust with your life? Yes. His name is Zach Galifianakis. Which brings me to my next question. Do you have a role model or a hero? And yes, it is Zach Galifianakis. So with that being said, I think that's all that I have for today. And I will do another one of these soon. So make sure you send me fun questions like these guys did and like everybody did. And yeah, to answer a few of the other ones, my favorite animal is sharks, and if I could be an animal, I'd be a shark. My favorite color is a toss-up between red and blue. I really love a lot of TV shows that are on Netflix that I will talk about in the description for you guys. And if I could be in any TV show, it would probably be Skins. So yeah, that's just a little bit about me. And if you want to know more, let me know. Have a good day, everybody. Remember, Zach Galifianakis is love. Zach Galifianakis is life. I really hope that somebody doesn't end up making a Shrek meme out of that.